Capitals. What makes them different without Alex Ovechkin? How does the game plan change?
I don't think the game plan changes. I mean, I think he's been benefiting a lot from how they've been playing as a team, and he's an elite shooter and scorer, but they've been playing very well on offense, and obviously he's a trigger guy, but they got lots of things happening through all four lines.
After the last game, big win against Carolina tonight, another big opponent from the Metropolitan Division. You said it was a big game for us, a big moment, but you also said, I don't think they respect us the same way we would respect them. And I'm just curious, is that to push your own team to understand there's another level to get to? Just what were you trying to do there?
I'm just speaking about reality. I mean, we're a team that didn't make the playoffs last year, and we're playing against, and what you're talking about is Florida and Carolina, and we've got to build consistency in our game before we're on that level, and we'll just keep going about our business and trying to get there. But I'm not trying to send any sort of message. I think I'm just speaking truth.
Do you feel that your opponents have been giving you the right level of respect?
Again, that's not what I'm talking about
Okay.
at all. So
It's more about your team.
Don't even try to take it there. I'm just trying to say the reality is when we're playing these games against top teams, and we know it. We're coming in. If you're on the other side, I mean, what have we done to earn that?
Are you expecting any lineup changes for your team tonight? Potentially?
Just reflective of the way we practiced yesterday.
Nolan Foote obviously was practicing with the third line yesterday. If he is in, what do you hope to see from him out there today?
Yeah, just he needs to play his game. He needs to be hard on the puck. Try to bring in some offense. Play with confidence. It's hard to do when you come up in a situation like this, but the opportunity is there for him as our roster has expanded. We get a chance to look at some other guys, and Bowers had his opportunity. Now Foote will get his.
This is your third game against them already. Your fourth one is next week. That'll be it. How important are these games against teams where you're kind of in the same? They're kind of in the same road to you, trying to prove themselves among teams among the top of the league.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, these divisional games are very important. We've been talking about it, just how high the standard is in our division right now. It's early. There's lots of games to be played, but certainly a team like Washington is not looking or showing any sort of signs of slowing down. You got to try to take advantage of these points when you can.
Sheldon, you talked about Footer there just a little bit, but when you're watching him in practice, what can you sort of garner from him as a coach that you hope to see in a game, and how does that sort of reflect from practice to game?
He's played in the league before, we're still getting to know these guys. Like I said, when our roster expands, we get a few more options and opportunities to get a look at some of these guys. They were with us, obviously, through preseason and Prague, and they've been with us, but we never really got a chance to see them in games, so here we are.
In your experience, whether moms are on a trip or dads are on the trip, what does that do for the team?
Ask me after the game.
First one, so far so good with that first one.
Yeah, first one was good. We're hoping obviously brings lots of energy, which it has. Yesterday is something different, breaks up the schedule. But obviously the guys are here now, and it's all business. We got to go out and do our job on the ice.
Paul Cutter didn't play much late in the last game. What conversations have you had with him since? What do you want to see from him to get back to maybe where he was earlier in the year?
Paul's playing fine. The other night is just, he and I talked about it. It's just managing the game when he's out there in those situations. It's not the first time that things have not gone well for us in the last shift of a period, and we just want some consistency in this game. But he's done a lot of really good things for us. You just got to focus on those. But also, for any good team, situational awareness is extremely important, and we need that to be at the forefront, especially in close games and in late periods.
Special teams have been critical for you guys, especially the power play, getting that under your belt pretty early into this season. But Washington's the best team 5-on-5, 60 goals so far this year. What do you need to see from your team 5-on-5 to be able to compete?
Yeah, we've got to manage the puck very well. We've got to slow their speed down, be good around our net, and defend the net well. You mentioned our power play. Their penalty killing has also been outstanding. So that's going to be a challenge for us there tonight too. It's they're firing all cylinders as a group, no question. So there's no area of our game that we can be slacking in here tonight.
Thanks, Sheldon.